friends, welcome back to KoolSchool. This is Koushik.
I'm Prasad.
This video is going to be all about football, which is our strongest and deepest affiliation. In this video, we are going to basically pick the best Premier League 11. Okay. So starting with the goalkeeper. My goalkeeper choice is a Manchester United legend, Peter Schmeichel.
Of course.
Yeah, who was a fierce competitor and had an intimidating presence. He was actually best remembered as a captain in United's treble-winning season.
I would say. In my head, I was contemplating between two great keepers from Manchester United, Van der Sar and Schmeichel. And because Schmeichel was involved in the development of the class of '92, and of course all the other points that you mentioned, I had to also go ahead with Schmeichel. My defenders, I am again going with the 4-3-3 formation.
Me too.
And my defenders would be Gary Neville, Company going from the right, Gary Neville, Company, John Terry and Ashley Cole. Gary Neville, of course, Gary Neville and Ashley Cole, I have nothing else to say. They were probably the greatest right back and left back the game has ever seen. Well, John Terry, I had a contemplation between John Terry and Ferdinand, although he was playing for the United team of those times. And I went ahead with John Terry and Company because he was the man in the transition of the city it being the force it is today. So, who are your back four?
Yeah, so even I have a 4-3-3 formation. In my back four, I have Gary Neville and Ashley Cole as the fullbacks, and as the centre backs, I have Rio Ferdinand in place of John Terry, which was a close call, and I have Vincent Company, like you have.
That would have made sense, yes.
Right, yeah. So Ashley Cole and Gary Neville, because they are proper, orthodox textbook fullbacks.
I would agree.
Yeah. So I had to pick them, and they had so many trophies they won. And as a centre back pairing, I have Rio Ferdinand and Vincent Company, like I said, because of their commanding presence, longevity, reliability, and the success in terms of so many trophies.
Okay.
And my midfielders are Claudio Makelele in the deep lying role, Chelsea legend and France legend also, and Steven Gerrard and Patrick Vieira. Okay, so Claudio Makelele, because he was he totally redefined the deep lying midfield role. People started calling that role as a Makelele role, and he was immaculate with his tackling, passing, dictating the game, and build up the attack from the deep lying midfield role.
Okay.
And Steven Gerrard, because he was Mr. Liverpool, an inspirational leader, scorer of great goals, scorer of ridiculous long-range goals, right? Yeah. So Steven Gerrard had to be there. Steven Gerrard was instrumental in Liverpool for winning the 2005 Champions League in Istanbul, for which he was
especially when they had to come back 3-0.
Yeah, right, against AC Milan, for which he was awarded UEFA Club Player of the Year and also even Ballon d'Or Bronze Award in 2005. So next is Patrick Vieira. Patrick Vieira, because he was a proper box-to-box midfielder. He could do everything a midfielder can do, like
in both wings. So
in transition, like he could tackle, he could pass the ball, he could even score great goals, and he was very aggressive and highly competitive as well. Yeah. So who are your midfielders?
I would agree with you on Steven Gerrard. I would play him in the centre defence midfield role. He did that for Liverpool for many years, and then he could control the pace of the game with my defenders, Company and Terry.
Right. Under Brendan Rodgers, Steven Gerrard played in
and since I already have Company and Terry as my fullbacks, centre backs, with Gerrard in front of them, they can very, very effectively control the pace of the game.
That's a great pivot.
Yeah. Especially when they are counter-attacking or pressing. Other than that, Roy Keane on my left mid, because again, during the Premier League, he, along with Sir Alex Ferguson, he redefined what winning Champions Leagues and Premier Leagues were in United. And on my right, because Beckham could feed long-range curveballs to the strikers and the forwards like there was nobody else. And well, I would agree with Patrick Vieira, but unfortunately, I had to choose Beckham because I have seen how we used to feed Ronaldo, or for that matter.
They even made a movie about his, about his crossing, the way he used to,
So,
give the long range passes.
Going by that, I would also, because I chose Beckham, my front three would be Ronaldo, Henry. Henry as 9, Ronaldo would probably be my 10, and Alan Shearer as my 11.
Okay.
So that's if he can feed anybody, there could be a 3-pronged attack on the goal, and there is a very high chance of it being scored. And that was the reason I chose this formation and I chose the team.
Okay.
For your forwards,
I am rather inclined to have 2 proper wingers in Ryan Giggs on one end and Cristiano Ronaldo in the other end.
Ryan Giggs was another option instead of Ronaldo, but I simply had to choose Ronaldo.
Yeah. Even I have Ronaldo with Ryan Giggs, and as a number 9 I have Thierry Henry, obviously, whom I call as the best Premier League player.
Completely. When he was chosen by Arsene Wenger to come into Arsenal, apparently I can't vouch for the correctness of this statement, but I have read in some place where they say when he bought him to Arsenal, they said that this fellow will change Arsenal to be what it is today, and it actually happened. So that speaks volumes about Henry. And of course, my manager would be Sir Alex Ferguson. He was.
There is an obvious choice.
Yeah.
He would be the manager in any best Premier League.
I would agree.
Right. So this is about our video on the best Premier League 11.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Hope you liked our video.
Stick around. There are many videos coming in our way.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.